Hi Scorpio, welcome to Barefoot Mama Intuitive Reading. This is the reading for midweek, the first week of April 2024. The 8th is a solar eclipse in Aries, and I think the moon is in Scorpio. So that's something. Maybe look at where Aries is at in your chart. And then if you want to enter to win a free reading on 424, put free reading in the comments. Everything else is in the description box below. If you want a more personalized reading, you can check out my Etsy. There's 15% off there until like a month from now. So the code is springtime. You just put the code in at checkout and yep, that's 15% off. So let's go. Ooh. All right. I strangely had this energy of like something building and building and building. Like almost like in Clockwork Orange. Clockwork Orange came to mind. So you know that scene in Clockwork Orange, if you've seen it, at the end, the very famous scene when he's being brainwashed with his eyes open, and he's just got all of these images passing in front of his brain, and there's almost this riotous like growing of cacophony that sort of drowns out his normal state. Wow, that's creepy. Okay, you might need to like disengage from social media for a little while. The Rat. That's an interesting card to come out after a download like that. It's reminding me of the Rats in the Walls. That is it. H.P. Lovecraft? Was it? I think it was a H.P. Lovecraft short story. If not, it was Edgar Allan Poe. But it's about a guy who is like hearing rats in the walls. They aren't there. You might actually, if this is your energy right now, you might need to like talk to somebody. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean you might need somebody to actually talk to about whatever you're experiencing. You might be experiencing clairaudience, and just you don't have a way to contextualize this. You've got the clouds over this ship, the King of Clubs, card number 6 reversed. So your vision could be kind of clouded right now by a love connection. This card is a housing situation. You might be homeless, or you might be dealing with somebody who's homeless. Whoever I'm tuning into right now, like you might not feel like you have a solid foundation or a solid place to call your home because you were dealing with some sort of corruption. And that's one way to see the situation, right, with the corruption here. But it's almost like the story you're telling yourself or the story you're being told about this situation isn't helping you to find clarity. And if you are homeless, my heart goes out to you. I can't fathom that. I mean, close. I've been in situations like I lived out of a van for a summer, and I lived out of like a friend's storefront while I was teaching, actually, because my apartment flooded and I like did not have the savings to move, and the landlord was like not held accountable. So I totally understand how a corrupt landlord can mess with your whole life. And if if you become homeless and you're perfectly sane, that detachment from society, from a very basic like provision, what appears to be a very basic provision, can create things like mental illness. It can create major separations from the common narrative of civilization, which essentially is what we consider mental health, right? Is being able to ascribe to the common narrative of a civilization. There's plenty of civilizations in the world that don't live like we do in America, or like, let alone the Western world. And we would look at a civilization in the Amazon who practices cannibalism, for instance, as insane, but they have their reasons for doing it. Their sanity is different than ours. So this is you being in a position where you're somehow detached from the common narrative of civilization because of a lack of a feeling of security or foundation, a lack of some sort of basic need or an appearance of that. I'm also hearing that this homelessness may be energetic, or even like faith based. Like you may not understand like where your beliefs lie, or you may not feel like at home in your body. Like if your body's experiencing something that needs to be addressed, you might feel like you're crawling out of your skin, which is the feeling that comes to me with this rat card. You might need to go, get get a checkup. Huh, that is a bunch of weird messages to come through. The lilies reversed. Oh my goodness. Whoa, okay. I'm so sorry. But I have two decks here, right? I have the Lenormand deck, and then I have the La Santa Muerte Tarot. And the La Santa Muerte Tarot is for people who are disenfranchised, or people without borders, people who are homeless, people who live on the outskirts of society, who don't have, like, they don't fit into the normal confines of what we call, like, civilized story. So it's crazy to me that the Queen of Wands came out here with the lilies reverse or the death card reverse. You have three kings here, all reversed. So this could be like, you could be a woman I'm talking to, a female Scorpio, or somebody who identifies with like feminine energy, who feels disenfranchised by like pervasive patriarchal values, coercive force, um, the acceptability of war, like the use of like overindulgence, hyper distraction, like over medication to like justify the continuance of our civilization as it currently stands, instead of like changing the foundations that need to be changed. You could have been ostracized for this. But the reason this stood out to me, my left ear's ringing. The reason this Queen of Wands stood out to me from the La Santa Muerte Tarot in regards to these lilies is lilies talk about the dead. Lilies represent the dead, especially like in literature, as like a literary trope. That's what lilies are. And the Queen of Wands came out from the La Santa Muerte Tarot as this dead woman. She's also like very in tune with her feminine intuition, but she's dead. She's in touch with the other side. So that message about clairaudience becoming awakened in you, you might sort of have these instilled or indoctrinated beliefs that there's no such thing as clairaudience. And so you're experiencing maybe your ancestors speaking to you, or other people's ancestors speaking to you, perhaps. And because you don't have a story for it that rationalizes what's happening for you, it is driving you to a point of like needing to find help. And I would never say to a person who's experiencing anything like this, don't get help. We could all use all the help we need in all ways, shapes, and forms. As informed as you can be about all the ways that you can help yourself or get help through this situation, please do whatever and however that can come to you. We all could use all the help we can get. So let's just be very clear about that. Also, I think there's another story to what's happening for you right now. Sorry, I'm going to cross my legs so that I can feel comfortable. You might need to meditate. or you might just need to find it, like, if, especially if you're experiencing something like homelessness, like you might need to just find a comfortable place to sit down, and rest, and just allow your mind to like be at ease as much as you can manage. I'm also seeing, like, in my mind's eye that there's a barber who does haircuts for I think we're supposed to say people without housing. I'm sorry, I'm not completely well aware of the kind term for somebody who doesn't have housing, because I don't think the situation was your fault by any means. I think that you're most certainly a victim of circumstance here. But I'm seeing that barber that gives people who are without homes haircuts. You might find resources in your area, or be able to find resources in your area, or somebody who can help you to like spruce you up, to get a job, because the Queen of Wands talks about like looking good on the outside, smelling good, feeling good. You could just like, I don't, if you know, if you make a certain amount of money a month that just allows you to barely get by, you get a gym membership and like go to the gym and take a shower there, and at least like sort of have that comfort. Huh. Or this could be somebody buying that for you. That's really interesting. The Star reversed. Page of Cups reversed. Three of Wands reversed. Justice reversed. Whoa. And the Nine of Pentacles? Is it the Nine of Pentacles right now? Okay, what? This reading is crazy. By the 17th, you're gonna have every understanding of like what was said or done about you or behind your back, or like even to you. Somebody could have done something to you. Like if you lived in a house that had like black mold or something, like this landlord could have known, and it could have done something to like your body to make you feel like you were crawling in your own skin. Like this is a icky feeling. There's no apologies coming from this person like at all. They're unapologetic. They're fully like only concerned with keeping this hidden, keeping this concealed, with the clouds here and the house reverse. The Three of Wands reverse, though, indicates an ending to your troubles. It's like because you know that this injustice occurred, you can lay it to rest, and at least you're not having those like thoughts, like the rats in the walls, like those what ifs, you're not in like hyper vigilance about this situation. You're not questioning your own instinct. You're not questioning your own sanity. You're like, oh my God, this did happen. Like, okay. And then you're in your Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. So this situation occurred, and it occurred in your life in order to awaken your gift, one of your gifts in any case, potentially again of like clairaudience, or being able to like channel messages from spirit. Also, just to get paid for this, like you might become some sort of powerful like psychic, like Madame Blavatsky, or like a reader, or you might also be like a light in the darkness for people who've experienced what you've experienced with this candle held here. You could be helping souls move from one state or plane to another. You could even be like an exorcist. I don't know. This is like really powerful, like esoteric, like occult, psychic medium energy coming through. And it's like coming through after something really heavy and really dark that like all like it drove you to the edge of like your capabilities. And I'm sorry you had to go through that. It's really scary. It's a really scary feeling that I'm feeling right now. But you did it. You're getting through it. Remember to accept all the help you can get. Remember to accept it. Eight of Cups. Walk away from the star reversed rat person. Yeah, that's your advice. As you like, you don't need to investigate to figure out what happened here. This is if you needed a message of reassurance that there was some sort of like stinky rat in the wall situation, especially regarding your house or your body, like bad, like medical malpractice or something. This is your confirmation that injustice did occur and you are being given a gift by the universe for enduring this. Walk away. Don't give any more of your attention to what could have been, should have been, would have been regarding these people because they are not apologetic. Um, yeah, 10 of Cups. All right. All right, here we go. You're going to walk away and you're going to feel a lot better, especially if this is crazy. If this medical malpractice was anything involving like your chest area, the rib cage is on, there's a rib cage on this butterfly. Um, lungs, your heart, or like even your shoulders. Um, it's just a message coming through. Queen of Pentacles reverse. This this landlord person is just greedy, and it may take you a while to recover your financial situation after this, especially if you got like an eviction or something. But this card in this position is telling me to cut your losses. Like your troubles are over, and trying to sort of hold this person accountable is going to be fruitless because there's like a whole system in which they're ingrained that they know how to use and they have the resources to use, and it's gonna be a lot for you to do that. The Justice card is here reversed. Again, this injustice did occur. The High Priestess reversed. The King of Pentacles reversed. Or are all of these reversed? No. The Four of Cups reversed. The Knight of Swords reversed. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So whenever the reminders of this situation come up, ask yourself, is it worth it for me to put my mental energy, my emotional energy, my financial, physical resources, and my intuitive energy towards this? You have, yeah, the Knight of Swords talks about like what you think about, what you speak about. The Four of Cups, like where it is you're putting your emotional energy, it's not satisfying. King of Pentacles, this is King of Pentacles reversed. Like this is only going to take more away from your building of your financial security as things go forward, which it can exponentially grow. But remember, we also have the ability to manifest what we don't want into our lives so that what we do want can occur. So you may very well, with the High Priestess reversed, um, ask yourself when you remember this injustice, did I ask for spiritual gifts? Did I ask for a spiritual awakening? Did you? The King of Wands and Strength. Wow. Look at this matador. This is awesome. He's not a matador. What is that? A wrestler? I was seeing matador because of the red flying thing. Wow. Look at the King of Wands is pointing up to his Queen of Wands. Did you ask to be given your divine counterpart? But the Nine of Pentacles, I think you asked to be given your divine counterpart, and your divine counterpart is a strong, attractive, um, goal-driven individual. What about this King of Wands? Ace of Pentacles? Ten of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Swords reversed. The Tower reversed. Knight of Pentacles reversed. The Devil reversed. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. Seven of Cups reversed. King of Cups reversed. Ten of Wands reversed. All of these are reversed right now. Okay, so what I'm seeing is that, like, okay, Two of Pentacles. The only way that this could have occurred for you, this connection with like a divine counterpart could have occurred for you, was to build your strength. And you have all of these cards reversed in your path over here. And then you ask yourself, you get to a point where you can ask yourself, right, is it worth it? This person, this divine counterpart, or your divine masculine, your own internal divine masculine, went through all of this to get to this strength. And like, you wouldn't be able to meet this person where they're at if you didn't also go through some stuff. Like this person literally, like, they lost their libido. They may have been through a divorce with the Queen of Swords reversed and the Hierophant reversed. The Two of Wands, they started to make decisions based on like what they want in their life and what they don't, like making the hard decisions to cut people out or cut things out. This could have been you at one point. Ten of Wands reversed, with the hips here. They could have like bad hips, or they could have started to experience something like that. They could also, with the Ace of Wands reverse and the Ten of Wands reverse, have some sort of like sacral chakra blockage where they, yeah, and the King of Cups here, where they have kind of a hard time like balancing energy that they give in relationships with the Two of Pentacles here, especially sexual energy. Like they might engage in relationship with other people like sexually and then get totally drained, and not be able to like recalibrate. Seven of Cups reversed. They were in a position where they didn't feel like they had an option. Like karma was not on their side. They were totally unlucky. The Devil reversed. Something could have happened in Capricorn season. They could be dealing with a Capricorn with the Knight of Pentacles reversed as well, or an Earth sign. The Hierophant could be an Earth sign. The Scorpio could be you. Like maybe they, I don't know, saw you in this light as somebody who was like cold and uncaring. And then the Tower reverse. I've been viewing this card as the solar eclipse coming up. I think I told you guys at the beginning of this reading, because the moon is in Scorpio and the sun is in Aries. This is an Aries Scorpio card. Oh, that was maybe Gemini I was telling. So Gemini, I just did their reading before you. Had the Tower reversed in a similar position. You might check out that reading. The Queen of Swords reversed talks about like somebody hanging on. If they were dealing with an earth sign, this earth sign was in their feminine energy, like hanging on, not letting this person go, draining all of their resources, maybe even financially abusing them. And this person also got to a point where they just like cut their losses and they were like, I want my Queen of Wands. I'm going to take my one pentacle. And also the grasshopper on top of this skull indicates like a person's conscience, their identity, their authenticity. Um, so this person is like, I'm just gonna take my one big pentacle, the one that's me, the one that's authentic to me, real to me, and I'm gonna move on, move the fuck on, and go get my Queen of Wands. Whoa, this reading was intense. Whoever I'm reading for right now, like you've been through it, and if you're with a divine counterpart or just like exploring your own masculine and feminine identities, like you've been through it, and I want to get an oracle message, a positive oracle message to end this reading out. I feel like whoever these people all are can just get out of your energy. All of these people in like, yeah, these disloyal people, these people who've broken your heart like 12 times over. I'm hearing this is 10, but I want to say 12. Um, I'm also with a number 18 here. I'm hearing that like if you are dealing with some form of homelessness, like you could have been out of the house on and off since you were like really like fairly young. 18 maybe. 18 is kind of normal, I guess, to move out, but if you have 6 and 4 here, like 10, I don't know. I just have this feeling like your stability was really on and off growing up, and that by the time you did get out of the house, it was because it was like just volatile. Um, okay, let's get a nice oracle card, please, Spirit, for this reading for my Scorpios. Let's take a deep breath together and exhale. Just let all of that stagnant, gross energy out. Yeah, that was intense. Four of Cups reversed in strength. Okay. So, is this the armadillo or the pangolin? I'm gonna read both of these. These don't have reverse meanings, but sometimes I'll interpret them reversed. Four of Cups is a good card for this reading because it's important to be able to have some sort of emotional detachment from your situation when you've been through something like whatever it is that you've been through, like clearly traumatic and difficult. The Four of Cups on the traditional tarot looks like the Buddha sitting underneath the Bodhi tree to me, anyways. It's like the storm is shaking the tree, and he's just like, I'm zen. I'm zen. Like the universe is like, take my cup. And he's like, I'm good. Like, just let me chill. So I think the Four of Cups is a really good card for you for this reading. There was a great deal of news regarding the pangolin and potential ties to the coronavirus during March 2020. Admittedly, I didn't know much about this truly unique and reclusive creature other than it was prized for its meat in some areas of the world. The pangolin, as a method of hiding from poachers, rolls itself into a ball. Sadly, though, by doing this, the pangolin is more manageable to catch and transport. For a creature so coveted, there isn't much information out there other than it is known for its hard, scaly exterior, an exterior that those of considerable means once used to create battle-ready armor. Despite the limited information, when it came time to make the Four of Cups, I knew exactly who would fit this energy. When the Four of Cups appears, you may be allowing emotions to drive you into a defensive position. Afraid of exposing your feelings or being vulnerable, you may feel inclined to curl up in a ball, go within, and isolate yourself from others. During this time, your sole focus is only your needs, your desires to avoid discomfort, your fear of being exposed, and much like the pangolin, your first instinct may be to hide. You may tell yourself that the world around you can wait until these emotions subside. If you use this time to your advantage, you may discover a new perspective or see your situation from a different angle. Yeah, that came up at the beginning of the reading. A new perspective, like using. Didn't it? I just did 2 readings and I'm kind of tired. I'm sorry. Yours and Gemini's kind of overlapped as well, so maybe look at Gemini's. But you are being able to see these things that have happened to you eventually as like a turning point in your life where you accepted your gifts and received blessings because of that. Um, you're just kind of in it right now. However, if you use this time purely to escape reality, you will find only stagnation. Or worse, someone may catch on to you the fact that you are avoiding something. You may also want to consider if you are letting your emotions cloud your vision. Oh, you had the clouds reversed, right? Are you missing a significant opportunity? The penguin offers its large protective keratin scales to help you create space to be alone, a place for you to go within and consider your next move. The pangolin is protection, going inward, curling up, and introverted. Um, that message is coming through again. Accept help wherever you can get help, however you can get help as well. We all need as much help as we can get. So while you may want to take care of this all on your own, or you may be afraid to connect with other people right now because of like where you're at or your circumstances, isolating yourself is only going to like draw you further into that space. And you're already apparently like in a nightmare space, like in the depths of the depths. So you have the strength to come out of this, and you have the strength to be vulnerable as well. Um, so we'll read the card 8 for strength. You had strength twice in this reading, and then you had the King and Queen of Wands. So you might be dealing with a fire sign. You might have fire in your chart. Strength can refer to how physically strong you are. However, in this case, strength represents physical restraint and your ability to control your emotions. The mouse resists the urge to scurry away in the face of danger. The snake resists the urge to indulge in a mid-morning snack. Because of their ability to let go and face their fears, the snake and the mouse can see each other, truly seeing each other as another creature put on this planet with hopes and dreams. It is in this moment of controlling their instincts that the world opens up and new information can be gained. I think this is the new perspective about the situation regarding those who have wronged you and what has occurred for you because of that. You're having the strength to be able to see um, their needs, wants, desires, why it is they did what they did, um, or even just that they did what they did. And it was just like just accepting the fact, whether or not you understand it, that they felt it was necessary and just kind of moving forward. This is taking strength for you, but you're able to do that. Don't dwell too much on it again, right? If you see yourself as the mouse, you may be feeling as though you are the victim or the prey in your situation, that your needs are dependent on the approval of others. If you perceive your position as one that is at a disadvantage in a situation, for example, you are dealing with a boss or someone in power, call on the mouse's strength, such as its connection to the earth, as it will bring grounding to your situation. Mice are also adaptable and can get through obstacles quickly. If you immediately connected with the snake, you may be feeling as though you are the one that must alter or make decisions or concessions, and that can breed resentment. Use this opportunity to grow, to learn from others. You are in a position to create an atmosphere of healing and harmony. Yeah, I think like you were a powerful like psychic or intuitive or medium or something. Um, but even so, you may just be doing something totally normal. Like I always think of the movie Soul from Disney and Pixar. It's like this guy, he's just a sign spinner outside of a sandwich shop, but he's in the astral realm, like helping spirits move on and stuff, which is not a work, not work that a lot of people can do, right? You're in a position to create an atmosphere of healing and harmony. Think about how a snake sheds its skin. Your current situation may be one that represents a significant time for growth. The snake is change, growth, connected, spiritual, flexible, intuition, and the mouse is expressive, resourceful, and playful. Whew. All right, Scorpio, that was an intense reading. If it resonated or helped you, please let me know. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Help my channel grow. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.